tell me where to go.
هزات الزرق هذا من هنا باش تخلي
Yeah, good.
عصام قرب هذاك الزرق.
I mean, tell him to tell me when to go. Tell him to tell me when I can start. Please.
انا نجيب لك السكور ديال الويك
Yeah. 3 sets. Race to 5 each set. No, race to 5. Best of 9, yeah. A very good evening to you and welcome to the Ben Omar Centre here in Casablanca. Now we have a very special exhibition match for you this evening. I'm sure you recognise the guy on the right, Mika IMMONEN. Unforgettable face, a man from Finland, Hall of Famer, won everything there is to win in American pool, of course, and it's best of 3 sets. We're going to start with Scotch doubles. Now Mika is partnered by one of the town owners. Mika also, of course, a town owner. Mika is the M in town and his partner is the O, OHTONEN from Finland. Breaking off, great break. Caught them absolutely beautiful. And they are up against HAMZAOUI and AMEUR. So Scotch doubles to start with. can honestly say I've never been this close to the action before, so you might just hear me whispering slightly. I'm literally about 3 meters away from the table. Mika telling Jonas to take his chalk away. I think Jonas was leaving it there for a bit of advertising. Both town muses, of course. And we've even got our referee dressed in green as well. He is Issam Badajar. Our head referee blends in very nicely, doesn't he, with the town background. So safety from Amin Lakan. I don't remember reading that name out, to be honest, at the start. Maybe it's a nickname or something. Well, Mika is going airborne. The first jump shot of the match. Now, he was telling me yesterday that he thinks the jump shot should be taken out of Paul. I might just remind him of that before he plays this shot. Now, if he can make the 11, we are using the Aramith black set, of course. So going for the red and black 11 ball. Maybe he'll get a little cannon into the purple 5. Well, almost got a cannon on me there. Mika, even though this is an exhibition, will be taking it very, very seriously. He's a fighter. He loves to compete. Very, very competitive, Mika IMMONEN. 51 years old now, but still has a huge appetite for the game. Sat in his chair, not happy about that shot. Now, this is really doubles. They're using the same cue. These are usually snooker players. And the gentleman at the table, Amin, was telling me that he hasn't played pool for 10 years. Although he is 6-time Moroccan champion. Only trouble, the 2 ball, cue ball is going away. And there's a little bit of traffic down here. Needs to come past the black 8 on the left. Just a little bit snatchy on the stroke there, a little bit quick. So this is Jonas OHTONEN. Now, I was looking at these guys just before having their picture taken before the match. And they paired up and they all stood next to each other. And both players have a player of equal height. Jonas and Amin are very, very tall guys, about 6'4", I'm guessing. Now, is he eyeing up a combo? Can safely say they own that pocket, but the 2 ball does go into this bottom left hand corner as well. So here's a little bit of a test up on the 4 ball, stun over. for the one. Very nicely played. Well, I can't get these two names wrong, can I? They're both called Amin, which is very handy for me. Oh, he's playing that with lots of right-hand spin to bring the cue ball down the right-hand side of the table. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Mika doesn't make the one ball here with the 11. Go rail first, maybe. Cue ball. Hopefully hook. Yeah, got to make the one ball here with the 11, surely. Well, maybe not. Oh, he still tried it another way. What a great shot he's played there. Well, I think he might have angled him behind the point as well. An extra little bonus. Mika did smile when he sat down. Maybe he got a little bit lucky there. I've heard about the luck of the Irish. That was the luck of the finish. Can just swerve around this. He's got to call the bottom left-hand corner. And he hasn't called anything. Yeah, now he has. Oh, look what the two ballers done. Well, it's okay. The 15 is free. So it's a race to 5. Best of 3 sets. Oh, he's lost the cue ball here. Not so much Mika IMMONEN there as Mika frowning and a raise of the eyebrows. Great shot there from Mika. Yeah, a very, very nervy and tight first rack, but it goes to Team Finland, Team Town. Mika IMMONEN and OHTONEN from Helsinki. Actually, 300 and, well, Mika's from Helsinki. Jonas is about 350 kilometers away from Helsinki. So, referee in the balls again, and I always like to mention the referees because they do a great job. This is Issam Badajar. So 1-0 in this race to 5. Remember, Scotch doubles to begin with, and then we will have 2 sets of singles. Just a word about Mika. Everyone, I think, by now knows the story. He was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer while he was in Costa Rica, I think it was, and it was HAMZAOUI, the great Japanese joker. Just happened to know a doctor. Mika was having severe chest pains and stomach pains. HAMZAOUI took him to the hospital, and that's when he was diagnosed with cancer and spent the next 6 months having chemo. now looking very, very fit, prowling around the table like the lion on the town logo. World champion, player of the decade as well, 2000 to 2010. Won absolutely everything. You call him the Iceman, but can be a little bit fiery sometimes. Well, I can't lip read finish, so I don't know what they're saying. Purple 5 does pass. Just checking on that. So he's going to play the 6-7 combo. Can't reach it. May need to get his little gadget out. He's brought his own bridge head with him. Change of plan. I think he's going for the cut on the purple 5 here. Oh, he's overcut it, can you believe it? Needs a little bit of luck. I think he may have it. Pink 12, is that on to the side? It certainly goes in this corner past the brown 7. And that's the plan. He wants to own that pocket. I think he does own that pocket. But of course, can soon break that out at any time. Can probably play it here off of the 12, off the 2 ball rather, the blue 2 into the bottom right hand corner. Stun over. Maybe didn't quite have the angle to do so. Mika going left-handed. In a shopping mall here. Now, has he cut off the path through to the green 14? First thing he goes to look at. If he has, well, he can get through to the purple. Very nicely done. Purple 12. Problem ball, the 15. Unexpected miss. Jonas back to the table. Very interesting fact about the man at the table. Once held a Guinness World Record for the most jump shots, successful jump shots, behind his back. Incredible. I think it might have been 45 successful jump shots behind his back in a minute. There's actually YouTube video of him doing it. He did it live on national TV back in Finland. Probably a good time to mention the pocket size. They are 4 inch, and we're playing on the Rasson It's basically a Matchroom 9-ball table. Even using the sharp grey cloth. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Just clipping the 8-ball away. Okay, he's not on it this time, but can play the green 14. Then the 15, come back down for the 9, but where does the 8 go now? Can just play this top spin, maybe just a little touch of left-hand spin on the cue ball. Oh, he's playing the, I beg your pardon. Sometimes these black set are very, very hard to see. I would have gambled that that was a 2-ball there, but of course it wasn't. It was the 10. Oh, this is a clever shot. This is a very clever shot. He gets a round of applause as well. Terrific shot. Jonas kind of looked at Mika then and said, what a shot. Maybe if he's straight on this, he might have to go rail first. Looking at drawing back short side for the 8 into the side. Jacking up. Wow. Very nearly a good shot. If he'd have just come past it. Going wrong-handed for the bank into the top right-hand corner. And now another chance for Team Town. It's not often I say this, but Jonas OHTONEN is overdressed for the occasion. Oh, went across that slightly. Was kind of a free shot though. Knew he wasn't going to be leaving the 8-ball. Fiercely competitive Mika IMMONEN. Very lucky not to scratch. A sarcastic nod from the Iceman. Now, how does he fancy slow rolling this and getting behind the 7? He's looking at cutting this red 3 into the left-hand corner. If he can get the cue ball up past the 8 again, he won't be leaving it. Great shot. Nicely on the purple 5. Now just has to stun this in. Slightly off the rail. Oh, just rolled it in. Yeah, Mika not happy again. He might have to take the cue ball all the way around the angles here. Low right on the cue ball. All the way around. Very nicely done for the 8-ball in the side pocket for a 2-0 lead. Very good 3-ball and a very good 7-ball from Mika IMMONEN. I'd just like to point out, Jonas used to play on the Euro Tour. Yeah, I think that scoreboard is just for the fans. We have our own live scoring, of course. I hope you're enjoying the stream, guys. Nice little crowd gathering here in this shopping mall. It's actually in the same building, just 2 floors down from the Crucible Academy, where we're playing the All African Snooker Championships, and we've got another match to come from there tonight, another quarter-final men's match. That's due to start at 8 p.m, but I don't think it's going to be starting at 8 because we've brought all the streaming gear from up there down here. Well, we've had the cue ball off the table twice now. 2 to Finland, actually. The jump shot from Mika Immonen. The cue ball was heading towards me. Now, just to explain the rule, in 8-ball, world rules is after a scratch on the break, you must play from behind the line, and you can only play a ball which is out of the kitchen area. So must play this way, cannot play anything behind the headstring line. Wow, and the table is still open. The table remains open until there has been a ball potted legally, either a spot, a solid or a stripe. So many different names for them: solid, stripes, high, lows. Just to let you know, guys, I cannot check the chat from where I am because I'm not able to access Wi-Fi from the place I'm at right now. So apologies if you're asking any questions. We'll check with our director in between racks to see if you're asking any questions. If you have got any questions, of course, feel free to post them. If I don't know the answer, which is highly likely, I'll find somebody else that does. For those that are interested, is a Predator sponsored player. Mika Immonen, sponsored by Mez Cues. We actually had the owner of Predator in the building for the last couple of days. He's just left today for Portugal. Kareem Balhaj is always travelling. certainly got a hold of that. Can play the blue 10, the red 11. Looking at the purple 12 also. This brown 15 is just a little bit awkward, isn't it, queuing over the 11. It's probably the safest ball for him to play. Can't leave anything, well, unless he plays it like that. Is it going to come to his rescue? Oh, I'm sat right behind this, and the answer is no. Jonas can clip this one ball in. Just has to watch the cue ball. It's going to be running a little bit free. Just to mind the side pocket. He did. And will leave a nice straightforward 8 click of the fingers from Mika Immonen. 3-0 to Team Town. Mika Immonen, Jonas OHTONEN, the fist pump. And the Moroccan pair, not really used to playing pool, the snooker players. Amin was telling me before the match he hasn't played pool for about 10 years. But he was 6-time Moroccan champion. Now, are we having... Oh, I thought we were going to have a bit of a tag team. I came up with a new game today. Tag pool, you know, like tag wrestling, where you can tag another player to come in at any time. How about tag pool? The reason I say that is because Morocco have 3 players on their team. Jonas has brought his brother with him over to Morocco. Also loves a game of pool. Although he was telling me he prefers to play snooker. His name? Yuzo. Well, I've just noticed the guy in the black, Amin in black, I'm going to call him. Who else does he remind of FSR in a few years' time? What do you reckon to that? Francisco Sanchez Ruiz in about 10 years' time. What do you reckon, guys? Sat right behind the arm of Mika here. Played it in a very difficult way. Played it with a lot of drag. A two-way shot. Didn't want to leave anything easy, which he hasn't. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Brow first. Well deserved tap on the leg from Team Finland. He's got a slight angle on this. going to play this off the 10 in the middle. I think he's just travelled a little bit too far with a cue ball. This 10 ball, I think, looks on. We only have the one camera guys on this particular table. Literally brought the whole studio from the Snooker African Championships, and we've moved it all down here. I hope they don't think it's been stolen. We'll bring it back later. Oh, what a great shot Jonas has played there. That'll make him feel a whole lot better. Can sometimes be a little bit intimidating playing with a professional of Mika's stature. Big change of plan for the pink 12. And now goes short side. Blue 10, what kind of angle does he have? Nicely on the green 14. A little draw shot for the 11 into the same pocket. Oh, he's played the 11 first, okay. Giving Mika just a little bit more to do here. Watch the power. Smooth, wasn't it? Beautifully done. Perfect on the 8 ball to get on the hill at 4-0. Coming up after this set of Scotch doubles will be singles. We're not sure who yet. Was even giving our referee a little bit of a tutorial on how to get the rack nice and tight. You can see him there watching every move the referee makes. I love his intensity. There's no such thing as an exhibition match when Mika Immonen's involved. He's only thinking of winning. And they're on the hill in this first set. Best of 3 sets, 1 doubles, 2 sets of singles, all races to 5 and 8 ball. Now if I'm the referee here, I can feel Mika Immonen's eyes burning into the top of my head. Now last time they broke, Jonas lost the cue ball. It's going to be dry. Hit them pretty good, but no reward. Fancies the solids. Wise move, get rid of the difficult balls to start with. Take the 1, the 2 and the 4, and then can come back down here and finish the job. The 6, the 3, the 7 and the 8. Nicely on this 4 ball. This is good strategy, it's a good plan. Just has to make sure he gets on the 3 in such a way that his partner can get on the 7. Well, that's not good at all. He's given his partner a lot to do here. Yeah, was trying to put English on it to make the cannon into the 7. So that shot to the side pocket, lost the cue ball. So 15, 10, maybe the key ball. Jonas, a pretty easygoing guy. But he knows his place in the pecking order. Yeah, I think Mika was asking him to play a shot there that he didn't really fancy playing. Sometimes in Scotch doubles, you just have to let your partner play the shot he wants. This cue ball's going to scratch. Was trying to play a stun follow. He forgot to stun. Too much follow. So they got away with that miss. The 11 ball, they're not going to be punished. Of course, the problem there was the 8 ball was blocked by the 7. Not anymore. Very intelligent shot there. Sometimes it's the little things that make the big difference. Mika having to come with some shots. Nice little bump onto the 15. It's got to be the 15 next, surely. Pink 12 or nicely on the 10 ball. This then for the match. Oh, he's come across that. Lots of movement as well on the shot. So this then should be the first rack on the board for the Moroccan duo, the 2 Amines. Yeah, 4-1 then, 1 match point saved. Mika wants to get on with it. Both at another pool room last night, giving away some trophies in an English 8-ball event not far from here, a Predator sponsored event. which was one of the reasons Karim was in town, but also Karim is from Morocco. Had a big party here the day before yesterday for around 30 people. And just coincidentally, Predator is 30 years old this year, bringing out some new cues, including the Scorpion. Who's seen that one? Been released on social media just recently. Limited edition Scorpion. I must say I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable sitting right behind this break shot. Kind of trying to get out of the way of the break every single time. Good break, made the 9 ball into the top right hand corner. Now they can still take solids if they want. Table still open until the next ball is made. Solids is the choice. Purple 5 is overdrawn. That was trying to leave him on the 6, I believe, but he's okay. He's got a choice of brown 7, pink 4. Just come across the face of the 4, play the 4 into the same pocket. A little bit short, needs the bridge. And I think there's an, yeah, they've got the snooker rest there, look. Mika's come armed with his own kind of Batman head, I call it. Lost the cue ball. Now doesn't have anything easy, not even a safety shot. Purple 12 is on. Used all the pocket, all 4 inches of it. You could basically pick up this table and take it to any matchroom event. Of course, they usually use diamonds for most of their tournaments, but Moscone Cup and the Masters, they use the Rasson. Shopping mall on the 2nd floor, there are a mixture of full-size snooker tables, 9-foot snooker tables, pool tables, 7-foot and 9-foot, and it's like a showroom where people can come and purchase tables, cues and balls. That's not going to drop, and that kind of says a lot. Mika not really playing in too many matchroom events just recently where they've shrunk the pockets to 4 inch. On a 4.5-inch table, that probably still drops, but not on this one. I must admit, I'm a big fan of shrinking the pockets. I think it's very hard to have a game taken very seriously when you're hitting halfway down a rail and the ball is still dropping in. Played that very nicely. .12 ball into the side. Mika going round 3 rails, finishing nicely on the 8 ball. This then for victory in the Scotch doubles. And in it goes, nicely done. They win by 5 racks to 1. Coming up next will be a singles race to 5. It's 8 ball again. Join us for that very, very soon.
That I gave it. So much 5-1. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Rack template designed for players who demand perfection in every break. Introducing Taom Max Rack. Taom Max
a little bit difficult to see, especially you've only got the black part of it facing you. Some of the contrasts, particularly between the purple and the black, the 10 and the black, very hard to see. But of course, when you're playing 9-ball, it's only the 9-ball that has any black in it. It's called the Bumblebee. So a mistake from Mika, letting Amin back to the table, nicely on the 15. I think the 6-ball's going to cause too many problems for Amin. Can now just drop this green 14 into the side, play the 10 into the other side. And now, of course, the only other ball with black in it. Oh, did he jump on the floor then? The 8-ball, of course, it's the all black. We'll call it the New Zealander, shall we? And it goes. (1-0) to Team Amin.
A revolutionary rack template designed for players who demand perfection in every break. Introducing Tao Max Rack. Tao Max Rack for 9-ball and 10-ball game. Tao Max Rack for 8-ball game. For every break, every shot, and every game, Max Rack is your secret weapon. With its ultra-thin design and maximum durability, Max Rack sets a new standard in the game. Max Rack isn't just a tool, it's a game changer that enhances your play, elevates your precision, and transforms the way you approach each shot. Max Rack is a choice of world champions. Tao Max Rack officially launched. Break the confidence, break with Max Rack. Max Rack is now available.
Maybe not now then. Remember, the table is open until the next ball is potted legally. Green 6. Just moving that 5-ball. those two, but needs to do some work to get the cue ball out of there. Can he stun between the pink 12 and the green 14? I'm going to be commentating on some snooker a little bit later on. I'm going to be all over the place with the colours. Keep calling the pink the 6 in snooker. Call the black, I call that the 8. I know. I've got to adjust, haven't I? Mika out of his chair there. Knew what was coming. The purple is on though. Into this left-hand corner. Played in such a way, he knew he wasn't leaving anything easy. Good shot again, acknowledged by Mika. Yeah, we need to move that rack. That's the Town Max rack. That's the 8-ball one. There's also one made for 9-ball and 10-ball. The ever-growing list of products from the company from Finland who have basically changed the face of snooker and pool with their chalk. Alleviates skids. It's the cleanest chalk there is. Used by both snooker world champion Kyron Wilson and also Fedor Gorst, the reigning 9-ball world champion. Great shot from Mika. Pink 12 will be next, followed by the 14. Is the ball, and we'll take the 15 now. Followed by the 10. Oh, okay, the 10 first, now the 15, and then the 11 in the side. Taking these very well, got a nice angle. Or maybe he hasn't, maybe he's finished a bit straight. This 8-ball, no problem for a world champion. There's one of the worst sounds in the world, a cue falling onto a ceramic tiled floor. Mika levels it up, 1-1. just had a score, a prediction whispered in my ear. I think he said 5-3 for Amin, did he? Or Mika? Did you say Mika or Amin?
English.
Finish.
Yes,
Finish, yeah. I thought you said English. I was just checking. Yeah, from Finland he is actually, the Iceman. Phone violation. Mika IMMONEN, 1 rack deducted. I'm just joking. A big pop on the cue ball. Made a ball. If the 11 doesn't go, I think he's going to choose solids. 4 in the side, down for the 3 or the 1. Now what kind of angle has he left himself on this 3 ball? Like to get on the 6 ball at a half ball angle, kind of about 2 feet off of this left hand side rail. He got there by default, but it's okay on this 6 ball. Can he come in between the 11 and the 9? Came in between the 9 and the purple. Good shot. Still work to do. Needs that rack out of the way really. I think he wants to play this 2 ball into the side pocket. Well, that's okay. I think. Is he on it? Could maybe spin it in with some left hand, but that's not where he wants to go with a cue ball, because the purple 5 won't go in this bottom left hand corner. If it did, this wouldn't be a problem. Can he stun around the back in between the 4 and the pink 12? Play. Well, he couldn't. He had to spin it in. Five into the corner. Past the 10 ball. What a great shot he's played there into the side pocket. I can't tell you how difficult those side pockets are. Eight ball, down, 2-1 up. Iceman in charge. thank you. Breaking kind of from the side there. Now that's okay, that break. You do make a ball 9 times out of 10, but unfortunately, as you can see, they always go awkward. Normally, the majority go over to one side of the table, and they're all just a little bit messy. Some clusters. Straight to start off the 10 or the 15. It's the 15, and he's missed it. Now, what does Mika fancy? Just joined us. This is an exhibition match between Mika IMMONEN and OHTONEN from Finland against a Moroccan trio. Now, we've only seen 2 of them up till now. We started with Scotch doubles, which Team Finland won 5-1. Mika, a former World Cup of Pool champion. 5-1, they won the Scotch doubles. This is now the singles, and then we're going to have another singles, OHTONEN. Oh, needs a bit of a roll here. Well, it could have been worse. He is on this, and he can get the cue ball back to the centre of the table for the brown 15. Not sure what he was going to do if that 10 had dropped. Trying to make the 10 ball there. Now going to play the 5 down the rail. Cue ball up on the other top rail. If he gets it, he'll be on the 7. If not, it was a pretty good. Well, of course, with the 10 in the pocket, it wouldn't have been safe, but not easy to get on the next strike. That's a good shot there. Played short side on the 6 ball. Needs to force this in though to get a shot at the 1. Pretty good shot. Needs it to run though. And it has. This is on down the rail. This is a very, very good response from Amin. From FSR Senior. Yeah, he's taken these very, very well. Stuck at it. Tried to open this corner pocket on more than one occasion, but in the end worked his way around it, and that's a very impressive rack from Amin. A tap on the floor from Mika in appreciation. Mika still looking very, very fit, isn't he? 51 years old. Still works out, goes to the gym. changed his diet.
A revolutionary rack template designed for players who demand perfection in every break. Introducing Tower Max Rack. Tower Max Rack for 9-ball and 10-ball game.
Maybe put them on this table.
Tower Max Rack for 8-ball game. For every break, every shot, and every game, Max Rack is your secret weapon. With its ultra-thin design and maximum durability, Max Rack sets a new standard in the game. Max Rack isn't just a tool, it's a game changer that enhances your play, elevates your provision, and transforms the way you approach each shot.
Same page there, that's concerned.
Max Rack is a choice of world champions. Tower Max Rack officially launched. Break the confidence, break with...
It's a dry break from Mika. Very good run out from this guy at the table in the last rack. And he's in here with another chance. 5-ball onto the 3. But where does the 5 go? That's the problem. Doesn't want to tie the 5-ball up. Played it very well, but yeah, the 5-ball tied up. No shot on the 2. 10-ball over the side pocket. The 9-ball. In the way of the 4. I think he's had a little stroke of luck there. Amin. That's a mean leave. Very smart shot from IMMONEN. Can he play the pink off of the 10 in the side? That's one option. Looks like he's going to make his opponent's 2-ball. He's left him a shot on the 1. Always going thick on the 7. Now, how can Mika get into that 11-ball? Or does he make the purple and then play the 11 and make the 5-ball and play a safety in the meantime? Years ago, he may have tried to draw into that. Playing a little bit more conservatively these days. Now can play the 12 off of the 5. And he will be opening up the 11. He's been, that's okay, play the 11 down the rail, and back to centre table again for the 9. Decided to go up for the 15. More work to do. Shows you how important it is to finish on the right side of balls. That's what the game is all about, controlling the cue ball. Once a bounce, use a little bit of hip English there. Now drawing across the face of the green 14. Oh, he trying to drag it in, was playing a very, very difficult shot there. Played with a lot of inside English. Walks back to his chair, not very happy. You really would think, wouldn't you, that he's playing in a world final. That's just how much he loves this game, how passionate he is about it. Bit like Ronnie O'Sullivan in a way. He's a bit of a perfectionist. Is he looking to bank this into the side? Changed his mind. Purple 5 and a safety, stuck in right on that rail. No easy shot here either for Mika. Got to watch the scratch either way he goes on this 9 ball. Can't get to the bottom of the cue ball, so it's a smart shot there from Amin. That's a very good cue ball. Two in this race to 5. There will be one more singles after this. OHTONEN against as yet an undecided Moroccan. Which one's it going to be? We have a choice of 3 players. We haven't seen AMEUR Riyadh just yet. That's a great shot. Nicely done. Now, if he's just slightly the wrong side of this, it's no problem. Can play with some right hand English, just to alter the angle off of the rail. Played it well. This 8 ball for 3-2. In it goes. That pocket seems pretty full up. 3 balls, 4 balls in that side pocket. 3 in that one. He's got big hands, Mika, hasn't he? love it here. I just sit here and talk and they keep bringing me water. It's lovely. Once again, using the same break. There you see lots of balls gone to the left-hand side of the table. Mika nodding in his chair. Problem ball, the purple 5. Stunned twice across here, can he? He's going to play the 7 first, needs an angle on this. Well, not enough, I don't think. Can he get over the other side of that 5 and play it into the same pocket as the 7? Tried to force it over. I tell you, I had a game on this table earlier on. And the pockets are brutal. And that's a bit of a brutal lead as well for Mika. Nice little run of the ball there for Amin. Looking at cutting this purple 13. What a shot. Leave that 10 for now. Not sure where the pink 12 goes either. 11 is the target for now. Hold for the 14 or the 9. To work out a plan for the pink 12, doesn't he? Will it go past the 4? I think it will, when the 10 has been potted. He needs to think how he's going to get to the 12 and from what ball. So he's got, tried to move it there. I bet he didn't miss many of those between 2000 and 2010 when he was player of the decade. He was virtually unbeatable when he was at the top. Still has it, of course. Class is always there, it's permanent. Form temporary. But when you're not playing in big high pressure matches, it's really hard to recreate that feeling. And we're going to be level at 3-3 when this black goes down, and it does. Nicely done from Amin. Tell me what I missed, guys. Well, that's opened everything up in one shot. Six ball, just a little bit awkward. Mika has played a bit of snooker in his time and was actually playing snooker here the other night. Had a little exhibition match. It's not my first time sitting in a shopping mall with a headset on, commentating on 8 ball. My first ever commentating job, real job, was on a Chinese 8 ball qualifying event at Show DC Mall in Bangkok. And here I am, 6 years later, sitting in a shopping mall in Casablanca. Occasion, Roland Garcia beat Stuart Petman in the final. Roland, one of an army of great Filipino players. All started with Efren Reyes. That 2 ball is causing him a little bit of trouble, isn't it? He had a similar shot where he had to spin around the 8 ball before to make the blue 2. He's kind of in a similar position now. This time, no problem. Nicely on the 8 into the side to get on the hill first. Mika IMMONEN then 1 away from winning the singles, and they're already 1-0 up in the Scotch doubles. Had it confirmed, guys, that even though it's a best of 3 sets, if Mika does in fact go on to win this set, we will be playing the final set, which will be a singles between OHTONEN and the other Moroccan player who hasn't had a game yet, AMEUR Riyadh. So that's still to come. Referee making sure that rack is nice and tight. We're using the 10 max rack. Balls down. Issam Bajera. Removes the rack. Nice chance here to go heel-heel. It'll be nice for the Moroccan if he can. Apologies once again, guys. I can't see the chat. I'm sure you've got lots and lots of questions for me. I'm glad I can't see it because I probably wouldn't be able to answer many of them. But I know a man who could. Can't force the balls like that. We've all been watching these tight pockets on TV and thinking, well, they're not really that tight. But trust me, they are. Nice little shot there from Mika. Everything in the open. I've just been told there's been a change of plan. This is the last set. So we could feasibly end up with a draw. Mika doesn't want to draw, he wants to win. Mika, winner men. Very good shot. He has some angle on it, which is all you're looking for. Can go anywhere on the table if you have an angle. Nicely on the 2 ball. And now the 8 in the side to finish with a win 5-3. And Team Town have done it 2-0. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That's all we have for you right now. Don't forget, keep on the Crucible Academy Facebook page. There's more snooker to come on there. I'll see you again sometime very soon. I'm Mark White. Thanks for watching. Congratulations, Team Town. See you soon.
Every break. Introducing Tower Max Rack. Tower Max Rack for 9-ball and 10-ball game. Tower Max Rack for 8-ball game. For every break, every shot, and every game, Max Rack is your secret weapon. With its ultra-thin design and maximum durability, Max Rack sets a new standard in the game. Max Rack isn't just a tool, it's a game changer that enhances your play, elevates your precision, and transforms the way you approach each shot. Max Rack is a choice of world champions. Tower Max Rack officially launched. Break the confidence, break with Max Rack. Max Rack is now available. A revolutionary rack template designed for players who demand perfection in every break. Introducing Tower Max Rack. Tower Max Rack for 9-ball and 10-ball game. Tau Max Rack for 8-ball game. For every break, every shot, and every game, Max Rack is your secret weapon. With its ultra-thin design and maximum durability, Max Rack sets a new standard in the game. Max Rack isn't just a tool, it's a game changer that enhances your play, elevates your provision, and transforms the way you approach each shot. Max Rack is a choice of world champions. Ta